Hey gang, Tony here. Happy mother effing Halloween. Holy shit. It's 9:30 here on Halloween evening. Yes, I'm actually making a video on Halloween night. I know it's weird, but I have a reason for it. Uh Trick or treating's over. It was a good night. Had a lot of fun. Had some really cool costumes. The one kid that sticks in my head, she was dressed as Lo Mein. It was really funny. Had the Chinese food box around her and the giant noodles and everything popping out. It was very creative. I thought it was so cool. So listen, I wasn't planning on making a Halloween night video, but I didn't really have any major plans tonight. I've been pretty much kicking around, eating my pumpkin pie, eating candy, eating roasted pumpkin seeds, watching Halloween movies. I watched the original Halloween, and I'm debating Halloween Part 2 or Halloween 2018 to follow it up. Not sure yet. I may go a completely different route. Could do Idle Hands. I've watched many of my favorites at this point. There's only a few hours left of Halloween. Oh God, no, it's okay. It's okay. Don't cry on camera. Don't cry on camera. Okay. No, I'm all right. It's fine. I have a box here. Wasn't expecting it. Had no idea it was on its way. But very cool. Collector's Conquest, very cool YouTube channel, has sent this to me, and I want to show you their channel, and then I'm gonna show you what they sent. How's that sound? Sounds pretty good, right? All right, here we go. Here's the channel. I want you to go and subscribe and go watch these videos because they're a lot of fun. And what you're gonna notice when you get to Collector's Conquest, that is YouTube/@Collector's Conquest. When you get there, you're going to notice his newest video is a whole bunch of fun Halloween stuff, including the Halloween Boo Buckets, Wendy's Boo Bag, Halloween video game, and of course, you could see there in the thumbnail a box that I had sent him. So he's going to unbox a mystery Halloween box, and that is something that I sent because he is part of my Patreon. Yes. Those who join me with my Patreon, I like to do some special stuff now and then. And one of the big things I do is for anyone who's a $10 member for more than 6 months in October, they get a free box. That's basically what he's unboxing there. It's just a free box, no shipping, no charges extra other than being a member. $5 members get that box for free as well and just pay shipping. And then anyone else who's in the know, they can order one if they want one. But yeah, that's just something that I like to kind of get out there. So go check that out after I'm done here. Before I get to this box, just a couple things. First of all, yes, of course, I have a Halloween beverage. What kind of crazed lunatic would I be without my Witch's Brew? Now, Witch's Brew, I mean, if we're being clear here, that could be a dozen, 24 different things. I'm just calling it that. It's hot apple cider, but it's got cinnamon, and it's got allspice, and it's got lemon zest and orange zest, and it's got homemade caramel sauce mixed in, all heated up, and let those flavors mingle together. And then, what's it missing? Come on, you know what it is. What's it missing? Bourbon. Oh, that bourbon. It's not Witch's Brew without a healthy dose of bourbon. Does that explain things? No, I'm just like this all the time. I'll show you a couple other things before I show you the box. Why not, right? I went to the comic shop this week. Halloween Comic Fest is sort of a thing of the past. They just don't do it the way they used to do it. It used to be almost as big as Free Comic Book Day. This year, it was non-existent. They didn't even have a day for it. And they only sent out like a few comics. And there was like one that was worth taking for me. So I grabbed that when I was there. Where Monsters Lie. And the rest of these are just comics that I've been buying that I am collecting at the moment. This is new. Issue number 1 of the Toxic Avenger. I mean, how can you not grab that? I think it's going to be it's a mini series of some kind. Not sure how many issues total. And then we have Army of Darkness issue 13, which Army of Darkness Forever, to be clear. Issue 13, that might be the last issue, I think, but this is ending eventually. I've been getting those, and I have also been getting Feral, and this is part 6 of Feral. There you go. Some nice comics for the old long box. And then, because I am clearly a fan, I mean, anyone who's into Halloween and horror, you're probably, to some degree, a huge Trick or Treat fan. I certainly am. With you've seen it, you know. I used to make the lollipop and everything for Candy Corn Apocalypse. It's one of my things. But I had to, even though I own it on Blu-ray and DVD, and I think I have some other format. The new 4K Arrow Special Edition, Limited Edition, I don't know what they're calling it, but it comes with a poster. It has like art cards in there. You notice I haven't opened it yet. I will. I bought it to watch and use and keep. I think there's a book in there too with some more writing, if I'm not mistaken. And of course the 4K and some new commentary tracks and all that kind of stuff. It's got a slip box. Very cool. I got this one off of Amazon for I think it was on, they kept discounting it. At one point, it was like $40-something. And then by the time they actually sent it to me, I think it ended up being $19 and change, like $20. There were other editions through Arrow that had different cover art. It was like the official Arrow store cover art. Otherwise, it completely the same, except for the poster may have been different. It was like the newly commissioned art. So it was a different cover, maybe different poster. And but if you got it through Arrow, it was like the full cost, which was, I believe, $40-something plus shipping. I want to say it would have cost me 3 times as much to get that, and like for different art. And of course, people go for that and then they resell it on eBay. And right now, I think it's between $80 and $120, and that's all so ridiculous. I got a copy. That's all I really care about, and that's all I really wanted. And I got it cheap too. So I have that. What else I got to show you? I've been listening to this whole week, not just this record, but I had I broke out my Trick or Treat record to listen to. Really cool double album. Got the soundtrack and then like a spooky sounds kind of thing for the second record. So get that playing. Got my Charlie Brown record, a bunch of other, It's a Great Pumpkin, Charlie Brown, and a bunch of other old school, from the flea markets and yard sales, the haunted sounds and scary stories and all that fun stuff. All right, you know what? Here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to show you the box, because some of you may be getting to a point of like, I came here for the box, and you haven't done it yet. So let me open that, and then I do have a couple other things that I'm just going to chat about. If anyone wants to hang out with old Rapino here. All right, what do we got? There's a letter. It says, Candy Corn Apocalypse. I love watching your channel, especially during Halloween. You also do amazing work on retro days. I had an extra figure and thought you might like it. Collector's Conquest. Very, very cool. Again, this was a complete surprise and just very much appreciated. So thank you so much. Give me an excuse. If nothing else, give me an excuse to make a video tonight, which is a lot of fun. So, ooh, that's kind of cool. What is that? Oh, wow. A sealed... Ooh. Look at this. Collector's Conquest. In a sealed bag. That is like... It's got like a zipper bag on it and stuff. Ooh. I'm going to open that in a second. Let's see what else is in the box first. Is this all bubble wraps? Yeah, bubble wraps. And this must be the figure that he was talking about. And again, I don't know what figure that is. I hear my cat. I hear Luna. I have the door closed. I hear Luna kind of... Let me in. You hear? Let me in. What is this? Oh, okay. Cool. It's like one of these mystery Funko art, I'm very much not. I mean, I watch him do this a lot. At Collector's Conquest, he does a lot of like blind boxes and blind bags of things. But it's been so long since I've done any of these kinds of things. I haven't bought blind bags or blind boxes or now blind soda cans of. I guess there's a figure in there. I suppose I have to open it, right? So let me see if my cat wants to come in. I'm gonna do that. All right. All right. So, she ran into the bathroom instead of the room here. I'm gonna open this first. This looks really cool. What is it? Oh man, I did the thing that I always do, which is I rip it too high, and then you can't. Oh no, I got it. Let's see what this is. It's got to be like branded stuff, right? Yes. Oh, very cool. I think I have one, something else that you sent me once in a, maybe it was it a Halloween card you sent once with like cool stickers and stuff? I mean, look at this. Like the old school, um, what do they call them when you get the holographic stickers? We got a keychain. I don't know why I couldn't think of the word keychain just now. Clearly, my brain is starting to go very quickly. A couple of pins. Too cool. Hoping that this focuses enough that you could see. I know there's a lot of like glare going on there. I need new cameras, huh? Very cool. And a couple more stickers. Oh, no, one of these is a magnet, but another one of those, like you just put 50 cents into one of those sticker machines and plunged it in, and this came out. I love that stuff. Oh, man, it's so cool. And the magnet, that's a little magnet. Very, very cool. That's awesome. Thank you so much. And now the Terrifier. Refreshingly fun. How do I open this thing? I think it's... Oh, there's like a plastic around it. All right. All right, here we go. I am supposed to open these, right? I don't know if people like leave them sealed for some reason. I've always been a little weird about that. This says limited edition, 12,500 piece, one piece. Find the chase. What is the chase? Ooh. All right. What's that? That says one of 10,500. Art the Clown. And it looks like a pog. I mean, maybe a little too big to be a pog, but it's very poggy. Didn't this say it was like 12,500? Now inside it says 10,500. That's interesting. Which is it, Funko? All right. And they bubble wrap. And they black bag. They really don't want you to know what's in there. And finally, it's Art the Clown. Boop. I'm going to go out on a limb and say that's not the chase. That looks just like an Art the Clown figure to me. Nothing chasey about it, right? Ooh, his head moves. That's cool. I like that. That's awesome. I'm going to put him right next to my Frosties. I think I forgot to show you guys that I got one of the glow-in-the-dark, like, adult meal Frosty ones. And the only other one I got was the kids' meal Frankenstein that I had showed you before. So I'm going to put Art right between those guys. All right. That's it. Listen, it's now 9:46. It's still Halloween. I still want to drink my witch's brew. It still feels really hot. Ooh. And I would like to watch another horror movie. So I'm going to call it a night. Hey, listen, happy Halloween. I hope you had a great October. I hope you had a great time doing whatever it is you're doing. You know, I feel like I'm closing out the video and I totally forgot I wanted to show you like one or two more things. So those of you who want to stick around, I wanted to mention that I was recently on a podcast that is Agent Palmer's podcast, and I'll show you that really quick. That's right there, the Palmer Files. You'll see the most recent episode is Tony Rapino Part 2, The Wrath of Friendship. I've been on this podcast before, which is why I had to say Part 2, though it has been close to a year, over a year, can't really remember. Go check that out. It was a great conversation. I always love hanging out and talking to Jason over at the Palmer Files, and he is actually going to be doing today, I believe. He was interviewing Alyssa. I always forget her last name, and I apologize for that. But Alyssa is our editor over at Retro Days, so he's doing an interview with her that will be posted probably in a month or a month and a half or so. But in the meantime, besides listening to all his other episodes, because they're all amazing, many of the other Retro Days team members have been interviewed. John has been interviewed. I'm pretty sure. I don't remember actually. I have to double check, but I know John at least has been interviewed, and then Tony, the producer, has not yet, but we're trying to get him on there. We're gonna see if we can get him going. But yeah, check that out. It's a lot of fun. And then, of course, I always plug Retro Days while I'm here, so go watch Retro Days. Happy Halloween, everybody. Have a lovely evening if you're watching this tonight. If not, then welcome to November. I'll see you all soon. Breathe deep of the night.